What's going on, guys? This is another installment of my breakdown series, okay? I'm going to be breaking down Blackbeard today and his Yami Yami no Mi. We're not going to touch on the Gura Gura no Mi today, but we're going to touch on it at another time. But today is the Yami Yami no Mi. We're going to break down Blackbeard, okay? His strengths, his weaknesses, going to break down his fruit, the moveset, and we're going to touch on a possible awakening. First, let's talk about Blackbeard a little bit. Now, Blackbeard, he is the guy who's touted to become the next Pirate King. We've heard all the theories, and he has 2 devil fruits. Like, what more could you want? Yami Yami no Mi has been built up, I think, and I think the perception of it is that it's hacks, right? And to an extent, I think it is, but when we really break it down, there's some things there that you can really exploit, and we're going to touch on that. First, let's get into the move set. The first move is Black Hole. So Black Hole is when the darkness covers over a large area, and then the target is under a lot of gravity, it's crushed, and is sucked up essentially into a black hole. The next move is Liberation. Whatever's been sucked up, people, things, whatever, they're then expelled, and it's kind of a show of power because he sucks it up with black hole, then he expels it with Liberation. The next one, which I think is super OP, is Kurozu. So Kurozu is when Blackbeard extends one arm, activates his gravity, and it basically sucks you towards him. This is a convenient move because this sets up another thing that's deemed a strength of Blackbeard. We see one more move, and that's a move against Ace, where Ace used his final move, then Teach used this move. And they're saying it's going to be called Dark Matter. So that could be his huge move after he uses these 3. Let's get into the weaknesses now. This fruit has been hyped up to the point where a lot of people overlook the weaknesses, but that's why we're here today, right? The first weakness is the fact that when you're a dark fruit user, you are vulnerable to attacks. So you cannot, in essence, become gravity. You cannot become darkness. You cannot assimilate with your fruit in that way, so you're a regular person when you use your fruit. So Teach said it that when he gets hit, he even hurts more than a regular person. So that is amplified. What's the point of this? We see this when he's fighting Ace, right? When he used Kurozu, he is vulnerable to attack. He sucks that person in, and he has to keep his hand active while he's sucking the person in, but his whole body is vulnerable. He can get hit at that point. Someone could hit him with a kill shot when he's doing that. Now this is going to be a strength and a weakness as well, because this is part of Blackbeard's fruit. The fact that when Blackbeard touches you, it nullifies your devil fruit, right? I consider it a weakness because he has to remain in constant contact with you for it to be nullified. Because, I mean, we saw it against Whitebeard. Like, why was Whitebeard able to do this? When he touches you, it nullifies your fruit. But then we see when Whitebeard touched him, his fruit was nullified. So this begs the question. When someone touches Teach, that doesn't nullify their fruit. It says this: for Blackbeard's fruit to work, he has to be the one initiating the contact. You can initiate contact on Blackbeard, and that does not nullify your powers. It could be that he has to touch you with that specific hand for it to work, because we've seen every time he nullifies a fruit, he uses a specific hand. So that could be it. Another theory is that Whitebeard nullified his powers with his haki. That's something else that's out there, that Whitebeard was able to nullify Blackbeard's nullification with his haki. So that's something maybe we'll uncover in the future. Another one of Blackbeard's weaknesses could be his confidence or overconfidence. A lot of times Blackbeard would have someone dead to rights and he insists on talking. He is the prototypical villain. He will talk and talk and talk until that person has the advantage. He does it against everyone he goes against. He did it to Ace, he did it to Magellan, he did it to Whitebeard. He does it to everyone. He feels like gloating is something he has to do. That is Blackbeard's personality. That is what he's going to do. That is ultimately going to be his downfall. I mean, this fruit definitely works to Blackbeard's favor because he in essence is a close range fighter. Okay, Blackbeard's fruits, the Gura Gura no Mi and the Yami Yami no Mi, they can definitely be long range. But how the fruits are set up, they're more devastating if you're in close proximity. Now, someone like Law, they would have no chance against Blackbeard because once Blackbeard used Kurozu and he's close to you, he nullifies that Opi Opi no Mi. Law is essentially a sitting duck. We can touch on the strengths because I think Blackbeard's greatest strength is his endurance. Okay, Blackbeard can really take hits. We saw it versus Magellan. We saw it versus Whitebeard. We saw it versus Ace. He took a full gear second punch from Luffy. He is a durable guy. A lot of people sleep on Blackbeard as well because they say he looks weak, he's not that smart, but I think, first of all, he's a great captain because he runs away when necessary. He did not challenge Shanks because he knew he was not ready. Blackbeard is powerful without the Devil Fruits because maybe he cheap shotted Shanks, but he scarred Shanks. That's a permanent scar. And Ace said it himself, Blackbeard could have been a commander in the Whitebeard Pirates. So Blackbeard should not be slept on. Okay? Now the strengths of this fruit, they're obvious. Okay? Kurozu. He can pull you in with his gravity and then he nullifies your Devil Fruit. Logers are the ones that's going to be most affected by this because they're the ones that depend most on their fruit. The thing is, once they don't have their fruit, they've been using their fruit for so long, if it's nullified, they can't do anything else. I think another strength of the Yami Yami no Mi is the fact that it is a wide range ability. It can really cover a lot of space. Blackbeard against a lot of fodder is really nothing because of how his fruit is and how it can devour multiple things and people at one time. That's crazy. That's crazy. So guys, let's touch on Blackbeard's Haki. Now, we don't know much about Blackbeard and Haki because he hasn't used Haki at all in the series this whole time. But he's a Yonko. He could have been a commander in the Whitebeard Pirates. So more than likely this guy had Haki. I've been seeing a lot of people saying, well, he hasn't used it, so more than likely he doesn't have it. Come on, let's be serious. Blackbeard more than likely has Haki. I'm probably 99.9% sure that Blackbeard has some form of Haki. This is proven when he saw Luffy and Impel down and he said, your spirit has grown. So he knows about Haki and he can notice Haki, so why wouldn't he have Haki? So based on all these things, the Yami Yami no Mi is definitely still a very powerful fruit. But what if it was awakened? I don't see Blackbeard gaining the ability to just turn into darkness because that's there for a reason to kind of nerf the fruit so that it's not overhacked. Because if you could turn into darkness, I mean, come on. What I think his awakening is going to be is Kamui. I think Blackbeard eventually, when he's awakened his fruit, he is going to be able to go between dimensions because he uses Black Hole to suck things up into this dimension. Then he uses Liberation to bring it out. So if he's awakened, why wouldn't he be able to enter these dimensions if he wanted to? I think that makes too much sense for it not to happen, for him to be able to enter these dimensions and come out of it whenever he feels like it within that time limit, because we don't want to make it overly hacks now. Now, is Blackbeard unbeatable? I don't think so. I think the blueprint is there to beat him, but I think the Logias, they don't really have a chance. That's my opinion because of how much they depend on their Devil Fruit over time. To beat Blackbeard, you have to be a physical specimen and you cannot be reliant on your Devil Fruit because more than likely he's going to find a way to cancel it out. If you just have the Yami Yami no Mi, you are a force to be reckoned with, but this guy has two. Like I said, we touch on the Gura Gura no Mi in the next installment. That'll be part 2 of this video. So, but right now, the Yami Yami no Mi for the win. As far as strong devil fruits, I think I put it in my top 5. Not number 1, my top 5 though. So that's where I have it. But that's it, guys. Let me know what you thought about the video. What you thought about the awakening. Do you think Blackbeard is overrated? Do you think this fruit is, the downsides are too much? But I don't see it. But like I said, let me know what you think. Like, comment, don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and most of all, have a great day, guys.